What's up, Ajax? How you guys doing? How you guys doing, Ajax? My name is Kevin Harris. Thank you, don't all applaud at once.
I was never really that smart as a kid. As a kid, I was a bit of a moron. I grew up on TV, so as a kid, I lived off it pretty much. And one of my favorite TV shows as a kid was Ninja Turtles. I think it was like the best show ever. And look, you can't let kids watch TV. This is like going to be a public service announcement now, because when kids watch TV, they just tend to do dumb stuff. And like, I love the Ninja Turtles so much that I went out and bought 4 turtles as pets, which is not a good reason to get a pet because of a TV show. And like, I even went that extra distance, and what I did was like, I put little ribbons around their eyes and joints. And then I was like, and then I got really into it. And then I got really pumped, and I was like, I ended up pouring antifreeze on them, thinking that they would mutate, but they didn't turn into teenagers or ninjas. They just died.
I think people are a little too sensitive, maybe a little too politically correct these days, to be honest with you. Because on my way over to Kevin's place today, I actually was coming from Toronto, so I had to take the subway, and I'm on the platform talking with a guy I'd never met before, and the conversation was going great. And I was like, cool, future friend, right? Which is weird because I said that out loud. He was like, what the hell is wrong with you? But the conversation was going fine until I used the word queer in our conversation, and he flipped out. He's like, oh, you can't say the word queer. That's offensive to gay people. And I was like, no, I didn't mean queer as in gay. All I meant was queer as in, like, peculiar. That's all I meant by it. And he was like, well, then why didn't you just say peculiar? And I was like, because that word's kind of gay. No, thank you. I broke up with my girlfriend recently, so you're welcome, ladies. Not funny. It's cool, though, because she was the worst. Like, she was always on my back, like, following my every move and stuff. A couple weeks before I broke up with her, she actually caught me peeing in the shower. And I think she totally overreacted, to be honest with you. She was flipping out. She was like, oh, you're so disgusting. You're such an embarrassment. You'll never let us back in this Home Depot, blah, blah, blah.
Anyway, yeah, so what happens is I sweat a lot, right? And why I sweat a lot is because I have this thing called hyperhidrosis. What's that? What? The pill? What? Is that why I look pregnant or something? Am I on the pill? Yeah. I'm like, honey, I think we're doing this thing wrong. You saw my wife over there, she's pregnant now. But listen, let me tell you about my hyperhidrosis. I went to the doctor and I told him, I said, listen, I sweat too much, man. I'm sweating a little bit too much, doctor. You gotta tell me what's going on. So he diagnosed me and he told me, he said, he's kind of an asshole about it. He's like, you have hyperhidrosis, don't worry about it, Kevin. It's no big deal, it's not gonna kill you, don't sweat it. Look. Kevin, it's all good. And I was like, I looked at him and was like, whatever. But, you know, like, I'm happy, though, because now I know what I have, right? And I have this thing called hyperhidrosis. I sweat a lot. And it was, when I was growing up, I was like, what the hell is going on with me, man? What's wrong with me? Why am I sweating in the pool? I should not be sweating in the pool.
My daughter's dating age now. She's 16, and that worries me because I'm afraid she's going to bring home a guy that doesn't respect her. Like, we'll be sitting at home, and this guy will be sitting on the couch looking at her and go, hey, make me a sandwich. That'd piss me off. He'd be like, shut up, you little freak. Who do you think you're talking to? It's my daughter. You want a sandwich? You ask my wife. I had my own issues in school, too. When I was a kid, I had dyslexia, which sucked because it's the letters all mixed up. I don't know if you know that. I remember when I saw my first computer keyboard, I was like, holy they finally got them in the right order. I couldn't eat alphagetti because I thought it was mocking me. Damn you, Chef Boyardee.
I come from an interesting background. My mom is from India, my dad is from Pakistan, which means not only am I cheap, I'm also corrupt. My mom, she's got these weird philosophies when it comes to life. I remember once I got a good grade on a test, and she was like, do you know how you got that good grade on that test? I'm like, yes, it's because I studied hard. And she was like, no, it's because you're Indian and you're smart. It's like, oh. And then once I got a speeding ticket in the mail, and she was like, do you know why you got that speeding ticket in the mail? I'm like, yes, it's because I was disobeying the law. She's like, no, it's because you're Pakistani and you're a criminal, just like your father, who should go to jail for stealing my heart. Which didn't make sense because they got an arranged marriage.
I'm a big fan of hunting. I think hunting is great, just not with guns. Okay, because come on, if you're gonna go in the woods and you're gonna hide high up in a tree in camouflage so that the animal can't see you or get anywhere close to you, and then you sit there for hours just waiting for it to be in the perfect spot so you can take one shot, and then you cut its head off and you go home and you're like, I'm a hunter. You're not a hunter, you're a sniper. That's sniping. Join the FBI if that's what you want to do. Like, come on. You know what I mean? If you want to be a hunter, right? If you want to be like, oh, I'm a man, I hunt. Okay, fine. But when I come over to your house and there's a moose head over your fireplace, I want to see handprints around the neck of the moose from where you strangled the life out of a moose. You got in a moose's face and you said, I'm going to do this. I am killing you, moose. And you strangled the life out of it. And pieces of antler should be missing because you broke it off and you stabbed the moose with itself. You moose on moose murdered a moose. That is amazing. And its eyes should be black because you beat the out of a moose. That is hunting. That is being a man. That can go on your wall. All right. And don't put fish on the wall. What is that? Come on. You didn't hunt it, you fed it. Let's be honest. Don't. Especially the ones that talk and you press the button, they're like, da, 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 da. Just me. I'm thinking if comedy doesn't work out, that I'll sell cars for a living. I think I'd be really good at it, but I wouldn't sell Escalades because the customers would scare me too much. Because I feel like it would always be the same, right? It'd be like, okay, so you want the black one with tinted windows, okay, and you're gonna pay cash. Okay, yeah, sure, 20s? No, that's great. Let me just unroll them all and wipe that white powder off. That's fine. That's amazing. Hey, I think your friend was in here the other day buying one. You guys have matching face tattoos. That's awesome. Although he had 3 teardrops. I don't know. I guess he's sadder or something. But hey, maybe you'd like one of our upgrades. The hidden compartment upgrade is really popular in the Escalade. There's the one on the driver's side door. It's about this big. It fits sandwiches perfectly into it. The cops pull you over, you just hide your sandwich in there, which is amazing. And the trunk, oh man, nice big hidden compartment, just fits like a bike perfectly in there. A man-shaped bike fits perfectly. Yeah, why don't you just jump right in and see how you fit? That's great. No, I don't think you can fit 2 bikes in the trunk. Oh, second bike doesn't have legs. Okay, then yeah, that's amazing. Because people with Escalades are drug dealers, is what I'm saying.
Listen here. So what's up when you taking the bus? You know I got an Escalade.
Right this way. What are you doing?